Music is life. Music is something that provides a moment of sensibility where you listen to something, you feel something. And why not have music everywhere? oh-SHEN-chee is a community musical group. We are together with the mission to learn the roots of samba reggae, Afro-Brazilian music genre, and expose the larger community into the Brazilian culture and music. oh-SHEN-chee is an expression of amusement, and it's like what? Really? And it's used most northeast of Brazil. Everybody in the group like the name because it's very musical. oh-SHEN-chee. I'm originally from Salvador, Bahia, Brazil. When we talk about Brazilian culture, people often comes and, hey, caipirinha, no, samba, or soccer. It's like all these things are true, but we have so much more in Brazil. I'm really proud of being able to keep a tradition and teach other people about this tradition that resonates a lot with my roots. So samba reggae is a music style that was originated about 45 to 50 years ago. It was inspired by the civil rights movement in the US. A group of artists, poets, musicians, dancers were struggling during carnival season just to perform their art in Salvador with racism and social inequalities. So they decided to create a movement that Afro-Brazilians, specifically Bahians, could get together, perform in a space that is free for them to express themselves and their art. Bob Marley was a really big star in Brazil. And we had samba that is rooted in the Afro-Brazilian culture. They decided to put samba and reggae together in a way that both rhythms will merge and create something new. And since Salvador is like a place where you breathe music, music is everywhere in every single corner of the city, that was really easy for me to pick up rhythms and learn from other people on the streets. We often received visitors from India, Cuba, and I was exposed to all these rhythms in a very early age. Durham Central Park is like an awesome place for you to play and get connected to nature. Every day we have actually people visiting. Some families come here and sit down and have a picnic. And we have a routine in which we have a group of runners in the city. So we give them like a shout out on the drums. We start rolling the drums when they pass here just as a way like keep going. Yeah, it's doing great. So it's a very interactive place for us to not only rehearse but being seen by other members of the community.
When I first saw the band, I was immediately hooked, and I was hoping that if by osmosis I could get the slightest amount of cool that those people were showing me, I was in. Not only is it just fun to play and learn about the culture from where this music came from, but an added bonus has been I've made a bunch of friends along the way, and that's been really, really nice. So there's kind of a nice, almost family feel.
So we have a large spectrum of members, like socio-economical to gender to racial, and everybody gets along really well. Every rehearsal, we gather somewhere to have a beer, to talk about our lives, or just to have a moment of friendship.
I can tell the difference when we play. I could be having a bad day, come to band practice, and I feel a whole lot better. It's just it's something about the spirit and the soul when it comes to music. It's been pretty much love.
Durham is a perfect place for oh-SHEN-chee to thrive because Durham has been the stage of civil rights movements and uprising. And I see in Durham, especially in the community that I've been around, a desire to learn, a desire to fight for better, for change, and a desire to include all in all spaces. And oh-SHEN-chee is part of that. My name is Vidal. Come here, North Carolina.